Greetings. We are at ResPack conference at the Lalit Hotel, and we are delighted to talk to Mr. Jatin Joshi, who's the Director of Business Development for Asia, Africa, and Middle East for PackSys Global. Thank you so much, Mr. Joshi, for doing this.
Thank you, Abhay, for this opportunity to present our company into this forum. We are very thankful to you. Yes.
Thank you. So, just a quick introduction of PackSys Global. How
Yes.
how long has PackSys been associated with India, and
Yes.
what are your major customers
Yes.
in the Indian
So
context?
PackSys Global is a company headquarter based in Switzerland. We have manufacturing location is in Switzerland, very close to Zurich. PackSys Global is more than 50-year-old company.
Okay.
India is one of the most core market for PackSys Global.
Yes.
They are one of the most pioneer into the lami-tube machinery business. India office is around more than 30 years,
Wow.
which is located in Mumbai since day one. We are around 110 employees working in India for the
Okay.
PackSys Global and the Bruckner Group. PackSys Global is 100% owned by a German group, Bruckner.
Yes.
Bruckner is into the BOPP, BOPE, and the specialty film lines.
Yes.
Uh, the CEO of PackSys Global is also from the design background.
Okay. Wow.
So we are very highly innovative company, and our largest customer globally is EPL Limited.
Okay. Yeah.
So we can say more than 98% of the machinery globally we supplied in EPL.
Hmm.
Then we have other very I would say giant and the upcoming customers in India. We have around altogether 28 customers in India who
Yeah.
are using PackSys Global machines. So I joined PackSys Global in 2012. When I joined PackSys Global, we were having two customers majorly,
Okay.
the EPL Limited in India and the Skypack, which is one of the
Hmm.
big company in Faridabad in tubing business. And now we have around 28, 29
Oh, that's
customers.
great.
So yes, this industry has grown very well, and we have a very organized setup in India, which is Bruckner Group India.
Hmm.
So PackSys Global is a global company, and I would say more than 35% of the global turnover is contributed from India.
Oh, that's wonderful to
Yes.
know. And of course, strong workforce, like 110 people. So
Yes.
if you can just give a breakdown of about how much are into R&D, how much are into post-sales
Yes.
support, and how much are into
Yes.
engineering division.
So we have the global field service and the customer service department in India. So globally, all the quotations what global customers are asked for. So from the server, we have around team of 14 people in customer service. So their job is to prepare quotation for the spare parts and
Yeah.
all. We have a separate division called field service division, where all engineers are Indians,
Okay.
and they are traveling all around the world to install, troubleshoot the machines. So
Hmm.
they are highly trained in PackSys Global. We recruit them, we give them a training for 6 months in Switzerland in our headquarters,
Hmm.
and then we have more than 150 machines over India. So they get 6 months to 1 year complete training, and they start to then roll out by themselves globally. We have the design department. The real brain is sitting in Switzerland, so they offload the work to my team. So we
Yeah.
have around a team of 8 design engineers in India. All the documents of our machineries
Hmm.
has been developed in India. So
Okay.
we have team of around 11 to 12
Hmm.
engineers who make the complete all machine documents.
That's great. Yeah.
So this is one of the really, I would say, subsidiary of the PackSys Global in India, because this was founded 30 years back, and
Hmm.
slowly and gradually we have grown very well. Very recently, we have also recruited, the kind of a digital services.
Okay.
So we have a team of around 10 people in digital services. So they make, all the videos as
Yes.
well as media things
Yes.
for the group.
Yes.
So that's how we are located in Mumbai, and we are almost around 100 plus employees, which is one of the biggest strength of PackSys Global.
Significant. And lami-tubes, of course. So coming back to the topic lami-tubes, and of
Yes.
course the conference responsible packaging, Taxis of course gave a presentation and spoke to the audience. So if you can just give us a quick encapsulation of about what
Yes.
the presentation was and what did.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, number one, yes, PackSys Global is one of the oldest and highly innovative company into the tube machineries. So here, especially, we have presented there are two type of tubes. One is no show. What
Yeah.
is no show is no shoulder. Normally, process of tube making is first you make the tube body.
Yes.
Then you make from the plastic resin, you make the shoulder, and then we are doing the compression molding. So shoulder is made on our machine.
Yes.
Then you make the cap in the injection machine and the mold, and then you just machine is fitting the cap on the shoulder. Here, what to save the plastic, whole world is talking about less plastic, recyclability, sustainability. So what our company has taken initiative is like straight away we have fused this cap onto the tube.
Okay.
So as there is no shoulder, we say the no show tube. So this we have launched almost 1.5 years back, and then we have slowly upgraded, and now we are getting really the great success in this. Slowly in Europe and the US, this trend, the brand owners have started to accept it.
Okay, that's great.
Second innovation, what we are showing here is a paper tube.
Okay.
So generally, when you talk about the paper, so there is always plastic and paper together, which is bonded in a layers. So this is very difficult to separate them. So this is, you can say, it's a concept. So then we have the paper tube where we can separate the paper completely by tearing, and then plastic and paper both will be separated. You
Okay.
can put it in a different dustbins. Okay, this time will come in future, but
Yeah.
right now as industry is talking, so we are highly innovative and we are working towards that direction. No show, after 2 years, it is getting super success, and all brand owners are highly appreciating, and slowly companies are investing for this technology.
For
We
sure.
feel that this will be the next, so
Big
that's
thing.
how we started to present this paper tube in this forum. Yes.
So, great developments, of course, in lami-tube space especially. But lami-tubes are generally considered as hard to recycle. So, how are your machine lines helping brands
Yes.
uh, use move to monomaterial plastic
Correct.
barrier
So
laminates?
I tell you, initially when we made a lami-tube machine, first lami-tube machine over 40-45 years back, in this what happens initially the heating system was a kind of a resistive heating.
Okay.
Then slowly material has changed. On a next level, we went to the high frequency heating. Now our all machines since last 20 years are with the high frequency heating. Then we realized that materials are getting more complex. These are getting thinner. So then in the same machine, we started to install two high frequency generators. Then again the challenges has come towards the next level, and then the material are very thin, and then what we did on the tube mandrel, we have put the inside coil in the mandrel.
Okay.
So which can manage the as thin as laminate like 150 microns
Okay.
until 400 microns, 450 microns.
Wow.
So this kind of innovations we have kept, on a stepwise as and when the new requirement comes. So we are consistently doing such kind of innovation, and in our factory also we have one lab which we say the Kriya lab. In this lab, even very few people can get entry because under the signed NDAs and all with the brand owners, with
Yeah.
the big players like EPL, Albea, Skypack, Neopack, we do the research and R&D. So yes, so we do consistently research on this, and now we can say we are highly confident that we can manage more complex laminate structures.
That's very interesting to know, since you said your machines can manage complex laminate structures. But I would like to understand, if a company which does not already use your line, how easy is it to replicate the same existing products on your line?
So I tell you, means generally in tube industry, there are 3 to 4 more segments. One is the oral care, pharmaceutical,
Yes.
cosmetics, and the fourth is upcoming segment is a food.
Okay.
So each segment needs a specific laminate structures.
Yes.
So yes, our lines are highly adaptive. So based on the requirement, we have the basic model of the machines until the top end of the machine.
Yeah.
So generally, when any company is entering into the tube making, they always know that they want to cater oral care market, pharmaceutical market. So then we guide them accordingly, and we have a several model of the machines with a several speed of the machines. So generally, the latest machine, what we have done, the old version of the machine was not having that capability of the cooling of the laminate.
Okay.
So this is also very important feature.
Yeah.
So when in last 3 to 5 years, people are talking the plastic barrier laminate. So then we have launched our fast PBL kit, what we say. So then, in all old machine also, we have retrofitted it. So that, old machine, when, laminate structure change from aluminum barrier to the plastic barrier. So generally, the older machine was giving lesser the speed. When the machine speed is 120 tubes a minute with the plastic barrier, suddenly it falls to 80-90 tubes a minute.
Yeah.
Then PackSys Global launched this fast PBL kit, and then we have implemented in the machine, and now we can guarantee that our all machine run either ABL or PBL with the same speed.
Okay, that's nice.
So yes.
So, how do brand owners who are how do your machine lines how do they contribute in terms of uh, y- inspiring the brand owners to use thin-walled lami-tubes to make thin-walled lami-tubes without losing the sense of premiumness or that touch?
Right. So I tell you, number one thing. So generally, the main raw material to make the laminate is the tube laminate.
Yes.
So tube laminate is produced by the world leading player like the Huhtamaki,
Yeah.
as well as EPL is produced. Some other companies like Sri Rama Multitech, they produce by themselves. So generally, on a first glance, with the brand owner, they play with the tube laminate. Now, if you see this tube laminate like Huhtamaki, so
Yeah.
worldwide like Amcor, Huhtamaki, EPL, they produce the structure, they present it to the brand owner, and then when it's a complex structure, this laminate producer, they come to us and they say, okay, now we sign the non-disclosable agreement and you make the trials. And then we make the extensive trials, and then we make sure that the speed of the machine doesn't go down. So that's how generally it works. So generally, first step with the brand owner is this. Second, our role comes to the brand owner directly is that when some innovation, they wanted some specific different kind of a head, you say, the head style, the different head, different cap. Then sometimes the big brand owner contact us also directly that how we can do such kind of
Yeah.
things in your lines. Then what we do, we make the trial cavity, we make the single cavity, we take the
Okay.
trial because everything is not possible what they are asking.
course.
But yes, we have our specific department, specific team. So they work on this direction and then we make it possible. So generally, our customers like EPL, Albea, Skypack, Sri Rama, they contact directly to the big brand owners, and then our customer come to us and then we give them an appropriate solution.
That's great. Since you spoke about your technology, a highly engineered Swiss-based technology. Of course, there is one segment which you cater to is the EPLs of the industry,
Yes.
LBRs of the industry. But there's also one market in India which is highly price sensitive.
Correct.
So how do you balance the cost?
Yeah, so I tell you, the Swiss engineered machine is definitely, to say Swiss engineer, it looks nice. Right now, see, major concern when we talk about sustainability. So power also one of the sustainable thing, right? The wastages.
Yeah.
So generally, our machines are consuming very less power.
Okay.
It gives really higher efficiency. It gives very minimum wastages. The speed of the machine is also from 100 tubes a minute until we have the machine until 500 tubes a minute. We have installed our 500 tubes a minute line inside the Colgate. So now when the volume comes and your wastages are more, then you need such kind of a consistent machine. We can say from last 30 years, our machines are still running and these are running with the same consistent speed. So this is, one of the biggest advantage of the Swiss engineering machine. Secondly, every machine needs a service. We have a great service support office in India, and this office is catering not only the Indian customer, this office is catering the global customers. So this is also one of the biggest backbone of our success into India as well as globally.
Yeah, and lami-tubes, according to me, at least for me, is a very interesting thing because there are multiple developments happening. So, what are the trends that you are seeing? For example, we saw seamless tubes, we have seen tube-in-tube formats, we have seen no neck tubes. So,
Yes. So see, generally now all global is talking about less plastic, sustainability. So generally, first step, what industry has started from the conventional big cap, industry has started to go to the slim cap.
okay.
Then they go super slim cap.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have launched such tube like no show that okay you don't need a shoulder straight away cap. We are fusing onto the tube.
Yeah.
So these are the major trends.
Yeah.
Secondly, if we really see the cosmetic industry in India has a great potential to grow compared to other grown country like China, US, Europe. Still, the cosmetic tube consumption in India is less. That's why if you see in terms of growth, it is growing more than 10 to 15% the cosmetic segment.
Yeah.
So that's how we see a great future as well.
And one thing, like you mentioned, the cosmetic industry, in beverage and personal care segments as well. What are the main hurdles when it comes to adding PCR resins into plastic closures and
So
caps?
I tell you, so PCR resins, we are taking extensive trials on PCR, different PCR resins. The main, I would say, the hurdle or the point when we see is from the PCR resin, there is always some black mark on the shoulder or on the cap.
Okay.
Now, this is generally for the cosmetic brand and all, this is not easily acceptable. Secondly, like an oral care, toothpaste. If you see some black dot on the shoulder, then, people feel that there is some dust inside.
Yeah.
So that's how still the trials are going on. Number one, still PCR material is not easily available.
Okay.
Number two, it is expensive. It is not less price than the normal resin. So that's how we are keep taking trials, we are getting some successes, but ultimately the decision is with the brand owner. So in terms of the machine technology, we are 100% ready and we produce all PCR material. You see, this is all PCR material tube with a thin wall. Our machine can produce it. Now the acceptance towards the brand owner, that is, is their decision how they play with these things.
So one question, one thought that comes to my mind is when I attend the next Cosmoprof event or when I attend the next pharma event, what other developments am I expected to see in terms of lami-tubes?
Uh, See, majorly in lami-tube, the latest thing is different structure. Keep coming in, like the thin structure coming in with the same bounce back effect.
Yeah.
As well as, nowadays the seamless tube, some of the seamless tube is converted into the laminated tube. So, why? Because, investment in the seamless tube lines is big. Is really is not easy for investing everyone. Secondly, the printing technology is changing a lot. So even into the lami-tube, we have a technology where we do the 360-degree print. So, it looks like, the seamless tube, bounce back effect is good. Secondly, a lot of innovation is happening into the shoulder side, the cap side. So this kind of a new things you will keep seeing now. The biggest trend, like the tube diameter is getting bigger and bigger. Like 60 diameter tube is now becoming a new trend.
Yeah.
Before 35, 40 was the thing. Now 50 and 60 is coming up. So these kind of things are, popping up even in the Indian market, and this is growing well.
So before we let you go, there's one final thing which would like to show is this is the latest edition of the What Packaging magazine. It is rebranded, refurbished and repackaged with the new design and look.
Right.
So this is for you to keep.
Thank you so much, and I highly appreciate your time and giving us an opportunity to present PackSys Global and the Bruckner Group in this forum.
Thank you so much for
Thank you
doing
so
this.
much. Yes.
So that was Jatin Joshi of PackSys Global. Stay tuned for more such insights.